All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting a good fight of faith and truth, in sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. I agree with the cop. So we're going to watch this video real quick. Then I'm going to give my take. So it said being black in America is a crime. Duh.
This is how you guys get killed out here, man. It's registration and insurance. Say that again. My God. Registration and insurance. You don't want to give them to me? What we got you for? Okay. This is how you guys get killed out here, man. It's registration and insurance. Say that again. My God. Registration and insurance. You don't want to give them to me? What we got you for? Okay. This is how you...
Yeah, so this is why I'm talking about for the real believers out here, the ones who know the truth, the real men and women of the Lord, of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in spirit and in truth. This is why we don't bat an eye, we don't shed tears, we be like, damn, they should have fucking complied. So we're going to get into a couple of scriptures. This is not going to be a long video at all, Lord willing. But one thing that our people don't understand, and I don't know what this devil have to do, because he have done so much. But the scripture said, never trust thy enemy, all right? That's Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Then when you go to Genesis 27, verse 39 through 41, our forefather Isaac gave Esau a blessing, which he was going to rule the world with the sword. He was going to be a wanderer, all right? He was going to have the fatness of the earth. And also, after he received the blessing, verse 41 said that, now my father, time is at hand. Therefore, I will slay my brother Jacob. So basically, Esau was waiting for our forefather to die, Isaac, and he had it in his heart. Now remember, 2 chapters back, Genesis 25, around 22, verse 22, verse 23. Rebecca inquired of the Lord and said, if I'm with child, why I'm thus? And then the Lord, because she basically saying like, why I feel like my children is fighting. So we're literally natural born enemies. Okay. If you knew that this is your natural born enemy, literally, then because he's actually in a state of authority and you're not. See, you are in his hands at that time. But you, Jake, always want to argue. You always want to talk about you got rights. Nigga, you don't got no motherfucking rights. Your ass was picking cotton, getting your back whipped when the Constitution was being made. All right. So it don't apply for you. When it said all men was created equal, obviously it definitely don't apply to you because you was a slave. But see, our people, they don't understand this. And this is what the prophets out here to tell you. But yeah, but after you see all of these videos, of Jake getting killed. And yes, it is fucked up. But also, you have to have some self-accountability. Because it don't matter if you're right. It don't matter if you're right. It don't matter if the cop pulled you over for no reason. The cop being petty. Why are you antagonizing him? If he asks for your license or registration, give it to him. And you will go on your way. So this is why Yahweh Shai said this. Agree with your adversary quickly. And y'all do the opposite. You're so contentious with the devil. Okay. Now, these are the ministers of the Lord, which that's what I'm going to end it on. All right. So these people are basically agents of the Lord. They are the Lord's sword. Okay. So yeah, obviously we already know the overall conclusion of the matter. Whoever get dealt with, that was their judgment. But we still have to highlight the fact that this is on you, Jake. You want to put on your camera where you can go viral. Okay. Instead of just doing what you're supposed to do for you can make it back to your family if you got one, your children if you got some, your woman if you have one, your house if you got one. But no, you want to put on your camera, you want to antagonize, you don't want to give them your license and registration. Okay? If you don't have a license and registration, you say, I don't have no license. My license suspended. Just be straightforward with them. So it says, agree with your adversary quickly while you are in the way with him. Lest at any time the adversary deliver you to the judge and the judge deliver you to the officer and you be cast into prison, because it's either you're going to die, you're going to get a fine, or you're going to jail. Them are the three things when you be contentious. Now, there's been plenty of times, and I even heard Apostle Tahar tell stories about this, and I got the same stories. I've been pulled over by the police plenty of times, and I would say more than half of the times I got a slap on the wrist. Just because I was respectful. And this was before I came into the truth. Because it's common sense. I watched cops, okay, as a child, all right, with my dad. That was his show for some reason, all right? But I seen how they treated white people, and I see how they treated us. So I was already indoctrinated with the truth for the most part when it comes to, Jacob and Esau. But yeah. So I didn't want to end up in the back of a paddy wagon. I did not want to end up on the news. I did not want to end up like Rodney King, because see, I'm that old, okay? When that happened. I remember watching the news as a 4-year-old child, watching Rodney King. So yeah, I didn't want to end up like that. So that always been in the back of my mind. So this is what you're supposed to do. Now, let's watch it one more time.
Guys get killed out here, man. It's registration and insurance. Say that again. My God. Registration and insurance. You don't want to give them to me? I will get you, folks. Okay. This is how you guys get killed out here, man. It's registration and insurance. Say that again.
And these cops is tired of your asses too. We tired of you. We hate the 2/3. Okay. So yeah, the cops already, because they're Edomites, right? They already naturally don't like you. It's in their spirit. Matter of fact, Genesis 3:15 said, I will put enmity between her seed and thy seed. So from the beginning, you had Cain and Abel, which is the reincarnation of Jacob and Esau, man. See, but our people don't get it. So anyways, let me end it on this. Like I said, it's going to be a quick video. But I agree with the cop. This is how y'all niggas get smoked. So it says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High, the powers that be ordained of the Most High. So every power that you see is ordained of the Lord. And if you try to take matters into your own hands, you would get dealt with. And it says, whosoever therefore resisteth, all right, so means not giving your license or registration, instead of being like, no, what I got to give it to you for? No, what you pull me over for? Man, I ain't even do nothing. And then you don't even have the awareness. Okay, let's say you do that, because the flesh reacts sometimes. After you see the cop getting a little agitated, you can look at his face, his mannerisms, and be like, all right, let me calm down. Let me just get the shit. All right, because I don't want this to go left. Nope. You just keep yelling until you get one between the eyes. So whosoever therefore resisteth, the power resisteth the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. How many times have we seen it over the years? For rulers are not a terror to good works, see, but to the evil. Will you then not be afraid of the power? See, y'all don't be afraid until y'all in this. It's too late. You're already in the spirit world, but you might be afraid soon as that gun come out. If he don't just pull it out and pop your ass. But when he pull it out his holster and point it at you, that's when you get afraid. But see, he already charged up in the spirit. You could have subsided all of that. All right. You could have calmed down all of that. It didn't even have to come to that point. So it says, do that which is good, and you shall have praise of the same. I don't have to break this down. This is straightforward. For he is the minister of the Most High. See, a minister is a servant. These people, which is the Lord's sword, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. King David said it, Psalm 17:13. All right. For he is the minister of the Most High to you for good. But if you do that which is evil, all right, Be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. How many times have we seen that? And this man obviously trying to be a victim. But he want to get on World Star. He want to go viral. For he is the minister of the Most High, and revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. Wherefore you must needs be subject, not only for wrath, but also for conscience sake. Because here's the thing. The conscience sake part is the Lord is the only power. All right. And you have to know that this power that's in front of you is controlled by our power. And we are in the Lord's movie. And the scripture says, matter of fact, for conscience sake, right? This is what you're supposed to believe. When a man's ways please Yahweh, he maketh even his enemies be at peace with him. So if you do what's right, all right, especially in these situations, then you will have a good percentage that you might make it out of. But like at the end of the day, you never know. You could be pulled over and that's your day, you know. But the point is, I just thought this would be edifying because Jake is still talking shit to the police. I see no excuse, no justification to talk shit to the police at any time. I don't see it. It's no excuse for it. I don't give a fuck if he's wrong. Take whatever you need to take, a ticket, whatever, and go on about your day. It's not that serious. So all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom.